Villans, did you know that one of the best defenders in the world never really wanted to join Aston Villa? However, this move turned out to be a game changer in his career. Let's dive into this amazing story and see how Villa helped shape this defender. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest Villa transfer news. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on this one. After finishing in the top four last season, Aston Villa are back in the Champions League, and the financial rewards are rolling in. According to reports, Villa will make a minimum of £35 million from our participation in the tournament, and that figure could rise significantly depending on our progress. The Champions League has undergone a format change, expanding from 32 to 36 teams, which means more fixtures and more revenue. Finance expert Stefan Borson suggests that we could be looking at a total windfall of £35 to £40 million, with even more on the table if we advance to the knockout stages. To put it in perspective, Newcastle reported £37 million from their Champions League campaign last season, and Villa could potentially add another 20% on top of that. This financial boost comes at the perfect time for us. We've already invested heavily in the squad this summer, bringing in top talent to ensure we're not just participants in the Champions League, but serious contenders. With Unai Emery at the helm, this extra revenue will allow us to continue building a formidable squad capable of competing both domestically and in Europe. Our goal is to establish ourselves as regulars in European football, and this financial injection is a crucial step in that direction. The Champions League is not just about the prestige, it's about the resources to keep growing, investing, and pushing Villa to new height. What do you think, Villans? How should the club use this Champions League revenue to further strengthen our squad? Let us know in the comments below. Aston Villa's stock is sky-high right now, with Champions League football and one of the world's top managers, Unai Emery, leading the charge. But if you rewind about 15 years, things were quite different at Villa Park. Back then, Villa was in a period of decline under Randy Lerner's ownership, and the club wasn't exactly the most desirable destination for rising stars. Enter Kyle Walker, who joined us on loan from Tottenham Hotspur during this turbulent time. Surprisingly, Walker recently revealed on his podcast that he never actually wanted to make the move to Villa Park. His agent had to convince him to come to Villa, arguing that Premier League football was crucial for his development. Looking back, Walker now admits that it was probably the best decision of his career. Walker spoke fondly about his time at Villa, particularly under the late Gerard Houllier. He said, "The manager, sadly he has passed away now, and he said every time I can play you, I will play you. I settled really quickly. Villa was the first time I felt like a professional footballer." This loan spell at Villa was crucial for Walker's development. At the time, he was a raw talent who wasn't getting much game time at Spurs. But at Villa, he found the platform he needed to hone his skills and gain the experience that would later turn him into the £50 million superstar we know today. It's a reminder of how important loan spells can be for young players, and how Villa, even in challenging times, has been a stepping stone for some of the game's best talents. Walker's experience at Villa not only helped him grow as a player but also laid the foundation for his future success with Tottenham, Manchester City, and the England national team. What do you think, Villans? Could we see another future superstar emerge from a loan spell at Villa Park in the coming years? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more stories and news about Aston Villa. Up the Villa!